Whatever may happen, fear not.
There's a worldwide revolution going on.
For all my peoples that's hungry.
In my opinion, young generation of white, black, brown, whatever else there is, you're living at a time of extremism, a time of revolution.
For all my peoples that's hungry.
The power structure. The American power structure? No. The French power structure? No. The English power structure? No. Then what power structure? An international...
Green bucks and goons, dope pushes and spoons. Officer 20 spirit from the Black Lagoon. Each the brag, the dungeon and doom. Let the bells squeeze the arms, werewolves still in the full moon. The pastor is lying, the teacher is lying, the bullets are firing. I get hits the bride's room. He gone, before he sees earth walk down the aisle. I see the dragon in the judge's face, is always foul. Ricky shorty with an ass shout, chest shout. I see image and picture with the brains blown out. Listen love, royalties in your blood. But Madonna got the high heels, walk up the blood. Body parts in a Chanel bag. While husband out working, no bread. The money system crash, bloody cash, bloody cash. We strive for bloody cash, you don't care. Nicki Minaj, make you be
nigga need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Here to keep esteem for yourself, son, shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trifling, ain't no God. I feel the winter heart creeping. Vicious is the wind, which is life when it's deep without a meaning. A trife scene that screams niggas fiending. The pipe dream to some be seeming like the only way to keep breathing in the slums. But nothing comes, and keeping funds is like dreaming. My situation, no solution. Even the young become demons. Where I'm from, shit is unyielding. Something like 300 million gun wielding black rats trapped in one building with low ceilings and no feelings. Cutthroat villains, dope dealings, and glossy eyes with villains, sunken faces and powder traces. My people slave for the basics. The powerless devoured in a matrix of politics, pimps, and glass pipe. From gun blast to flicking off blunt ass to cash heist. The fast life where the have-nots rule. Stick and grab plots, toting tools, picking last spots for jewels round the world. We stay stuck in capsules, shackled, and crackers got homes like castles. I figure the only way this nigga got to go is wild, plotting licks for liberation. Stocking cap style. A nigga need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Here to keep esteem for yourself, son, shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trife and ain't no God gon' help you need food. You got to have food for your health, for your health.
Just hungry for knowledge, that's all. Yeah, that's how we started. So Mike, come on, let's get something.
Yo, I was born in a storm, hearing gun clap for thunder. See my childhood peers, catching years in the numbers. I wake up from hunger, try to lift the stress that I'm under. How I made it this far makes me wonder. You in a fight for your life, for basic human rights. Can't afford the booming prices, it's economic crisis. Life is a sacrifice, I'm down to my last bag of rice. They forcing us to live like laboratory mice. Like fucking laboratory mice, that's right, you wear the camouflage. But do you choose to live the soldier's life? I said before, this is a war, not a play fight. Taught to be a slave from the womb to the grave site. Some of us even share the views of the Canaanites. Trying to be white, but they gon' lose in this game of life, so dead that. I tie my dread back and scheme, put a star on my red, black, and green.
A nigga need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Here to keep esteem for yourself and shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trife and ain't no God gon' help you need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Here to keep esteem for yourself and shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trife and ain't no God gon' help you need food.
Pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back, you understand? Pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back, you understand?
What do power mean? Our team seem to think it means sour cream. Cause our dreams got us fiending for the power, son. And Huey P said political power come from the barrel of the gun. What do power mean? I believe in thieving and smoking weed. Everything happened for a reason. I hope my seed grow up and get even. It's open season, and if you pour it black, you know the reason. Yeah. We out here fighting for the basics.
Trying to get all we can get.
Trying to get food on the table, clothes on our back, pay these bills. Dead presidents, that's to come up for us. Food, clothes, and shelter. Ain't no need to even say nothing else.
Word up.
Whatever may happen, fear not.
So we as an African people are at war. Whether or not we choose to acknowledge it is one thing or another. But as you know, if you ignore the fact that you're in a state of war, the end result usually is that you will be smashed by the fact that it exists and you have taken no actions to organize yourself. I think it's important that we also understand some basic definitions so that we understand who we're talking about, even when we say we. When I use the term we, I'm talking about African people. When I say African people, I mean those people who come from the continent of Africa who were dropped off in various places around the world.
Whatever may happen, fear not. Whatever may happen, fear not.
For all my peoples that's hungry.
Man, woman, child,
A nigga need
and we gotta stay real. We gotta stay real. Before we can be New African, we gotta be black first. You understand? We gotta get our brothers from the street like Arieian did. Why can't we look at that and see exactly what she did like Malcolm did? The real Malcolm. Before the Nation of Islam. You gotta remember this was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The push and all that. We forgot about all of that. And our strive to be enlightened, we forgot about all our brothers in the street. About all our dope dealers, our pushers and our pimps. And that's who's teaching the new generation. That's right. Because y'all not doing it. I'm sorry. But it's the pimps and the pushers who's teaching us. So if you got a problem with how we was raised, it's because they was the only ones who could do it. They the only ones who did it.
The person I'm going to talk about next is a person who's very dear to me. A person who's a second generation revolutionary. So please help me in welcoming Brother Tupac Shakur.
Yeah. Tupac is a moon in our solar system. Yeah, that's right. Tupac is a motherfucking moon in our motherfucking solar system. Now you probably thinking like, what the fuck is you talking about, whatever like that.
Queen me.